Ever wondered how to make a cake in a jar? Today you'll discover an easy and delicious way to enjoy cake anywhere, anytime. Picture this, a personal-sized serving of cake, layered beautifully in a jar, ready to accompany you on your adventures. It's not just about portability and convenience, but also the ability to cater to individual tastes. All you'll need are some simple ingredients and a few baking tools. So are you ready to embark on this culinary journey? Stay tuned to learn this simple yet delightful recipe. Before we dive into the recipe, gather all the necessary ingredients and tools. For this delectable cake in a jar, you'll need some basic cake ingredients. These include all-purpose flour, granulated sugar, baking powder to give our cake that delightful rise, and eggs to bind everything together. You'll also need butter for that rich, moist texture we all love in a cake. Now let's talk about flavorings or add-ins. Here you can let your creativity shine. Maybe you're a fan of classic chocolate chips, or perhaps you prefer a burst of freshness from fruit. The choice is yours. Moving on to the tools, you'll need a jar, of course. This will be our unconventional baking pan. Next, grab a sturdy mixing bowl to combine all your ingredients and a whisk to ensure everything is well incorporated. And let's not forget the most important tool of all, your trusty oven. With all your ingredients and tools ready, you're set to start baking your cake in a jar. Now, the moment you've been waiting for, baking the cake. First, let's mix our dry ingredients in one bowl and the wet ones in another. Then we'll gradually combine the two, stirring gently to create a smooth batter. Remember, over-mixing can make your cake tough, so be gentle and patient. Next comes the fun part, layering the batter in the jar. Using a spoon or a small ladle, carefully fill the jar with the batter. It's a bit like building a sandcastle, but tastier. Aim for filling about 2/3 of the jar. Why not all the way up to the brim? Well, the cake needs room to rise, and we certainly don't want an overflow in our oven. Once your jar is ready, it's time to bake. Pop it in the preheated oven and let the magic happen. And there you have it, your very own cake in a jar. Enjoy it warm right out of the oven or save it for later. Making cake in a jar is as easy as that. From gathering your favorite ingredients to mixing them just right, baking to perfection, and finally layering them in a cute little jar. The beauty of this recipe is its versatility. Feel free to experiment with different flavors, maybe chocolate or strawberry, even add-ins like nuts or mini marshmallows. So why not give it a try? You might just find your new favorite way to enjoy cake. Thanks for joining us today, and happy baking!